talking. We had a great guy on yesterday, a policeman. He's got a really funny story. You got to listen to it. But yesterday, Chris had a good idea. Yeah, mark that to breakdown. But Chris had a great idea. There's some people, like in Papua New Guinea or Africa, that are having trouble, coming on. Restream's not the easiest one. It doesn't, the connectivity is not the best. So what we're telling people, and there's one thing I left out, and I want to say that now. If you record maximum 20-minute video telling us about yourself, who you are, whatever you feel comfortable saying, okay? This isn't about pressure, but we'd like to know who you are. Who were you before you knew about Onpassive? How'd you find out? What is it about Onpassive that said, you know what, I got to do that? And what do you want to get out of Onpassive? If you could send, and this goes for Red too, I'm talking for him, I probably shouldn't, but it makes it easier for us because he can play the video just like we can, and we can lead up to it and be really good. And it's probably easier for our brothers and sisters in like Papua New Guinea or Africa or India or whatever to make the video and send it.
That day that we open the doors, he said that the system will be back online. And we also need to understand that he will give us instructions of how to move this train forward. All right, so let's not stop jumping to conclusions. Now, this brings me on nicely to what we have done here and other people have been doing.
Not rushing. Has some mistakes been made? Absolutely, but that wasn't because he was rushing. He affirmed to us many times that I want it done right, and I'm not going to rush to do it no matter what people's situations are right now, because in the future, all their situations, whether it's health, money, is going to be solved. And this is why he doesn't rush things. This is why he takes his time. And I have a lot of respect for that, why he does that. But there's not one of you that can't say, oh my God, I rushed something and you're rushing to go to work and you leave your phone in the car. I bet you a lot of you have done that. And that's what I'm trying to say is we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I think that you should take that all and listen to what I'm saying on that. Do I have always great things to say? I don't know. I think I do, but that's okay. But don't rush. People rush to put out a post that they know nothing about. I mean, my spacesuit is in the cleaners today. And when I saw that one, I was like, oh my God, and what happens is we got to go to work. We got to put out the fires, make sure the right thing. And I explained to one group, I'm not mad at anyone. I just wish you wouldn't put out fake stuff. We got enough people that put fake stuff about us out, but put out real information like Red said. And because every time you put something that's false out there, believe it or not, that makes